What's up guys, it's Alex the Magician here, back for another Heroes 3 gameplay video, and in this video I'm bringing you guys a Necro game from the stream, and this game probably had the weirdest ending that I've ever had in a game, and yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but hopefully you guys enjoy it, so let's just go ahead and get into this. Oh, Fortress versus Necro. Alright. Cool. Now we are not we're not going to be down 500 gold, which is good. Fortress versus Necro, I'm okay playing either one. And for Necro, if he ends up paying 7k, I'll give it away. Now, he gives it away way too cheap at 5.1. So yeah, we're definitely okay playing Necro here. But again, guys, if you're not comfortable playing Necro, don't trade for Necro that high. Like, I remember when I first started playing Necro, I couldn't even break before 131. So it makes no sense to pay this much gold for Necro if you're not good with it. Like, I'm only paying this much because I am relatively comfortable playing Necro. Wow, this guy actually wants to trade quite a bit for color, eh? We'll keep going. 1 point, wow. I'll still do 2k. 2.1, really? Well, it's getting up there. I don't want to be super poor. We can still go a little bit higher, I think. I do want to buy red. Okay. Since he sold the color really cheap, or I mean the town really cheaply, I could afford to go even higher for red. Alright, so it's 5.1 for the town and 2.2, so a total of 7.3. It's actually not so bad. Alright. Red is better because red gets to go first when simultaneous turns end. So you basically have an opportunity to farm the map for an entire turn before your opponent is able to. Which is a huge difference, like it really matters at the higher levels of play. Alright. GLHF, let's go. -117, okay. Alright. So, once again, now that we're starting as Necro, we're pretty poor. Again, the priority right away is to scout. It's to scout as much as possible. Pick a dream, that's annoying. Really getting heroes in the tavern like this, like Valeska or Pick a Dream, or somebody like Ivor is annoying because they don't give you a whole lot of meat. The only plus with Pick a Dream is that he has scouting. But, yeah, we're going to want to scout as much as possible, as quickly as possible, and for that, we are going to need to try to get as much gold as possible, and for that, you know, we may be farming things like churchyards and crypts and whatnot, and as we're farming, as we're getting gold, we're buying heroes, and of course, we're trying to utilize objects that will help us scout, which would be things like prisons and taverns. Also, the Redwood Observatory is really nice. Heroes that have scouting are good. And for other towns like Conflux, you can also utilize the ruins. And for tower, there's also the lookout tower building that I sometimes build on day one. If you guys want to see a more detailed guide on scouting, I do have that on my YouTube. Just search that. We have Necro boots here. And yeah, and as we're scouting, so what we got to decide on day one is what we're going to do with our main. We need to decide where we're going to send our main. And usually with Necro, that's going to be farming churchyards or crypts with Galtran. But besides that, we need to find some objects of interest that would make us actually keep this map, right? The standard strategy, so always when playing with a town and even as trading for a town, you should already kind of have a sort of a strategy in your mind of what you want to be going for. There's a lookout tower, by the way, or Redwood Observatory anyway. We're gonna want to try to go for that, if we can anyway. Another churchyard over here. Yeah, I would really like to reach that redwood. Let's see, Manfred, can you reach it? Not quite. You would be able to reach it if I just pick up that pile of gold with somebody else. Like, oh, Cassiopeia. Okay. Cassiopeia should be able to reach. Let's see. Yep. Well, just in case, I'll still pick up the pile of gold with Manfred. Yep. And now Cassiopeia will be able to reach. Now, it would have been really nice to get Cassiopeia in the tavern starting with the 3 stacks of nymphs. But oh well. Alright, so now what do we see? Okay, and this is why that scouting information is so important. Because look, we didn't really see anything good before this, but now we see the cons here, which is nice. A minus morale artifact. We also see a Colosseum of Magi, which is great for spell power. So actually now this is not looking too bad. It's not looking great, but it's not looking too bad. So we just need to figure out what we're going to do on turn 1. I think we might send Galthran for this crypt. We might also send him for the gold mine. I don't think we're going to be doing the trolls fight anytime soon. What? Alright, Lorelei has scouting. We can buy her and send her up here. Try to get some more scouting information. Gloves. Gold mine. Well, all in all, I'm not really in love with this map. So I might still take a restart here. The problem right now is these guards are kind of annoying. Like, the only 2 objects of interest that I see are the Colosseum of Magi and the cons here. And this guard is annoying, and this guard is annoying. Because both of these outspeed, and this could have an upgraded stack, and this is likely a quest artifact, so this guard can be inflated. This could also be a quest artifact, so this guard can be overinflated. So that's what's problematic here. We did get 7 heroes, which is great. I don't think I can reach the trolls, not on day 1. They're just too far away. But yeah, and as far as the Necro gameplay goes, it's a little bit different than any other town. The things that are most important for Necro is to get experience for Galthran, to get Animate Dead, and to also get as much knowledge and spell power as possible. Of course, if you can get a bunch of conses, that's always nice. If you can do like conses into hives or conses into pickets. But the most standard strategy for Necro, most reliable strategy, is usually going to be just snowballing your skeletons, getting Animate Dead, and breaking with that, and as much spell power and knowledge as you can get. So that's what's always in the back of your mind. So usually when I look at a Necro map, I always look at how much spell power and knowledge I can get. So this map is not completely bad. Maybe if I only had 1 restart left, I would think about not restarting this. I would not be completely unhappy if I didn't have any restarts and I got this map. But with 2 restarts, I don't think there's a reason to keep this. The roll of skeletons is bad. The guards for the Cons and the Colosseum of Magi are not good, and we really don't see a whole lot else, so I do think this is going to be a one-on-one. Let's turn on some music real quick. The best thing about that best thing about that map was the fact that we were able to get 7 heroes, which is no small feat. So here we see a vampire dwelling. It's another viable strategy is to go for vampires as Necro. We got Charna, which is cool. We can utilize Charna, and she gets additional whites, so we can send whites in both directions. It's always a priority with Necro to take side towns, more so than any other. This dwelling is guarded by a lot of Wyvern Monarchs because there's a major artifact here. Alright. Lookout tower, nice. I mean, Redwood. So what do we see here? Again, we see a Cons, but with a guard that sucks. This is probably 19 Archmagi because of all of this trash here. We got a Utopia. We have a few XP shops. I mean, this looks okay. I doubt that I'm going to be restarting this, but it looks a little bit challenging in terms of how it's actually going to play out. Problem is these XP shops are not easy to get to. This one has 1599 Lizard Warriors. We do have a Helm of Chaos here, which is +3 knowledge. That's good. But everything is kind of awkwardly positioned, and if only this Cons didn't have such a fucked-in-the-head guard, it would be better. But since it does, it's not. I might actually be taking a restart here, unfortunately. I really don't want to, but I might be. Alright, so the break should be that way, so let's go ahead and buy Charna now. Ghost Dragon, easy, yeah. Hey, Snoochums, what's up? Alright, I'm gonna send Charna this way. A little bit of gold, and I can buy Galthran and send him for this crypt, I think, or buy Galthran, buy Skeleton Transformer, and go for the crypt. So yeah, like I said, we're usually going for crypts on day 1 with Galthran because we are going to need as much gold as possible, and you usually build the Skeleton Transformer on day 1 as well. And let's go ahead and buy as many skeletons as we can here. We'll leave a couple of imps here for speed 5 1-stacks just in case, because we only have 2 more speed 7 1-stacks, and you know, you want to have 1-stacks that are as quick as possible for your scouts. If you guys don't know the speed, if any of you don't know, the speed is determined, you know, how many movement points you get next turn is determined by the slowest unit that you have. So for example, here, since I have a speed 7 unit, I'm going to have 1760 moves. Here, if I only have a speed 4 unit, I'm going to have 1500 moves. Actually, it's speed 3. Speed 3 is the lowest, so 1500 was speed 3. So that's why you see people leaving, you know, like people or, you know, heroes on serpent flies or dragonflies or angels or something like that, because those are the highest movement units that you can have. You can have as much as 2000 moves on at the beginning of the day if you don't, without any additional bonuses like logistics or like gloves and the boots of speed. So for that reason, I'm keeping the speed 5 1-stacks, which, you know, it adds a little bit of movement, not that great, but it matters still. All right, we have a size 2 crypt. So the technique for the crypt, you just gotta memorize this. Well, you don't have to memorize it, you can just use my guides. Just look for the crypts playlist on my YouTube. Alright, so we can get one more hero. Honestly, I'm thinking about taking a restart here, guys. I'm honestly thinking about taking a restart, but let's try to scout in this direction with Eiler a little bit. I mean, like, this map doesn't look bad. Well, there's an XP shop here, but I just don't know how to get going quickly here. We do have 4 XP shops, but they're placed a bit awkwardly. Like, getting to this XP shop is a little bit awkward, getting to that XP shop is a bit awkward. And, you know, all in all, Giants as a power stack are kind of meh. But, I don't know, I don't really like this, to be honest. I think I'm gonna 1-on-1. I just don't like how everything... If the Vampire Dwelling was had an easier guard, I may have kept it. Alright, we have a Utopia right next to the town, that's nice. Astra and Clavius. Alright, let's go ahead and get Clavius. Keep getting pretty low rolls of skeletons, but oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. Alright, good thing that we have a good amount of gold here again. We just gotta pick up as much of that as possible. Spellbinder's hat in our biome. That's cool. That ain't bad. That's not bad. Alright. I think I might be going for the Black Tower and the Crypt with Galthran. Could go for the Boner Dwelling. Alright, blocked over here. Opponent 1-on-1's already. Okay. Alright. Alright, tower heroes are always nice to get because they give you the most meat. Look, this is 50 skeletons right here. That is 50 skeletons, literally. It's almost like getting a walked-in. Alright. Here, though, we already need to make a decision on which way to go, down or to the right. And I don't see any gold here, I don't see any gold here, so I don't know, but I'm gonna try to go right. Well, so far this really sucks. We're not getting any gold here. Dendroid guards box, okay. Wow. Well, this is terrible, actually. See, and this is why. See, this reason is exactly why you gotta make Necro pay. Because it could be something like this, where you literally have no gold around your town. And you're just not able to, I cannot get another hero out. So I am forced to actually send Galthran for gold. I'm forced to send Galthran out to try to pick up gold. And this is exactly why you want Necro to pay. Well, there's stables here, that's nice. The gremlins, I didn't bring my skeletons, so I can't really clear that. Wow, this looks really bad. Okay, finally. Got a little bit of gold. Okay, good. Okay, well, we can think about going for the churchyard with Galthran. I'll probably pick this up for gold as well, get another hero, send him down, pick up these piles of gold, and or we can try to send Galthran for the Dwarven Treasury instead. Should I do that right now? So I should either pick up this treasure chest with him or send him for the Dwarven Treasury. It doesn't look like I'll have enough moves to get the Dwarven Treasury, so okay, the opponent restarts. That's actually good for us, honestly. I mean, but the stables near the town is nice. I should have sent Halon down, so we made a mistake. Well, I mean, it was a judgment call to go right or to go down. If I sent Halon down, it would have been better. But now neither of us has any restarts, so we gotta play whatever we get. So let's see what we got. Now we got a little bit of gold here. Again, we got a low roll of skeletons. Inferno Hero is not that bad. Charna is also pretty decent. We can go for that. It's 2 restarts on turn 1 or 1 restart on turn 2. Standard. We got a couple of boxes here. Unicorns guarding that one. Alright, crypt over here that I could go for. I could have utilized this tavern, but just didn't really have a whole lot of gold to be able to do that. Alright, maximum roll of whites, it looks like, so that's cool. Do I want to go for this chest? Well, no, I want to continue to go this way. Keep going. So we're sending Charna in this direction for the side town. There's a couple of more chests here. I can send somebody else down here to scout the break. And Galthran, I think he's gonna go over here for this crypt, and then after that, probably that crypt. Lacus has tactics. Let's go ahead and buy him. So we're gonna go in this direction with Lacus. Let's see, this is likely gonna be more gold, so I should pick that up. Oh. Scorpicor's Break. Scorpicor's Break is actually kind of annoying because paralysis works on undead. So this is not the easiest break by any means, and they can just like chain paralyze you and then you wouldn't be able to use your animate. I've definitely gotten screwed by Scorpicor breaks before. Alright, let me send somebody up, I think. Well, that looks like it's sharpshooters or something guarding that. Gretchen. Actually, yeah, I'll leave this guy on him because it's speed 6 on Gretchen. Actually, that's Ogre Magi, so 2049 of them. We could try to go for that box. The problem here is the quest artifact. Maybe I'll do that on turn 2. So first, I think I'm gonna send Galthran for the crypt. Maybe also clear the familiars and pick up this treasure chest first. And then do the crypt. Or I might actually go Learning Stone first, then treasure chest, and then crypt. Then after that, I can either go for this box or I can go for that crypt. We'll think about that. So let's go ahead and get that skeleton transformer now. And let's buy all of these guys. Alright, 138 skeletons. Not the highest amount in the world, but not that bad. So yeah, I do think I'm going to do Learning Stone first. And then we'll go like so. Actually, this might have been a bit of a mistake, because it looks like I may not be able to reach the crypt like this. Alright, here. Let's just try to... Okay, in this fight we're fighting something that's faster than us, so what we gotta try to do is... We just gotta make sure that these guys hit something besides our main stacks here. Like that. So as long as they don't morale, we should be fine. So they should move forward and just kill 2 1-stacks. Good. They did morale, so now we one-shot them. Perfect. So I could take the chest, but if I take the chest, I don't go for the crypt. So we're gonna go for the crypt instead. Alright, it's a small one. That's really annoying. We actually won't be able to buy another hero like that. I really needed it to be bigger. We're 20 gold short of being able to buy another hero. That is really annoying. Oh well. Happens, I guess. We do see a cons here, which is nice. Looks like it is going to be guarded. So we're going to need to try to check that. There's a crypt over here that we may try to go for. More skeletons here, so we'll see. Alright. So definitely still doing this crypt though. I really wish that this was at least a size 2, because I would have been able to get one more hero if it was. Or actually, it was a little bit miscalculated on my part. I should have probably just not bought one additional Walking Dead or Skeleton. Anyways. But yeah, that's all that we can do right now. So at this point in time, we're gonna try to go for the cons, or you know, check the size of the cons. We're still gonna need to get as many crypts as possible. I need to send the whites in this direction as well. On another hero, we have Giselle. And yeah, and right now, you know, the priority is just going to be to try to get, try to find spell power and knowledge, try to roll animate, or, you know, of course, if we can find more conses and stuff, then that would be good as well. I'll probably need to scout that on the side hero, and then next turn, I might actually send Galthran to go for this box. That might be what I do, actually. I might pick this chest up for experience for him. And because this crypt looks like it's a little bit far. This honestly was a little bit of a waste of a turn. And then the War Unicorns. After this box, I could go for the War Unicorns box as well. We just got unlucky with the size of the crypt here. But anyway, I'm going to end my turn. Right now, I'm thinking between going for the boxes over here. I mean, I think I will need to go for the boxes. That is going to help us level Galthran, but I'm just not sure how I can do those easily. There's a vampire dwelling. That could be interesting. Yeah, so essentially here, we're just continuing to scout. We're continuing to identify objects of interest. And then we're going to be planning out, prioritizing those objects and figuring out how we can do them in the most efficient way possible, right? So far, we've already identified a few, the cons and the Pandora boxes over here, and there's also the vampire dwelling. And now we're just going to need to figure out how to farm those efficiently and how to actually be able to farm them without, you know, dying. So zombies guarding this cons. I could send Galthran there, but the problem with that is that if the cons is too big, I'm not going to be able to do it anytime soon because I need more skeletons to be able to do that. So I'm going to think about how we're going to do that here. I'm going to clear these with Charna. Use magic arrow on these. Okay. Perfect. Easy fights for Charna. 5099 hobgoblins. Should clear those as well, I think. Quite a few of them, but I think we should be fine. Choose one more magic arrow. Okay, perfect. Let's do this. Then let's do this. Okay, these guys shouldn't reach if I go like this. Perfect. Easy. So even though these guys have the same speed as us, the good news is on Charna, the whites have speed 7, not speed 6. So we're able to kind of outmaneuver these guys using this ridge here. And this is the power of actually having whites on you. You can always clear blocks like this with Necro with no problem. Alright, so we cleared the trading post, which is nice. That's going to be good when we're getting animate. We also cleared an imp cache. We can necro up some additional skeletons there. So we could actually think about sending Galthran in this direction, do the crypt, then do the imp cache, and then do the vampire dwelling, for example. But right now, it doesn't really make sense to go for the vampire dwelling because there's only one of them. So let's see what else we can do. Let me get one more hero, like Giselle, for example. And I'm gonna give the whites to Nymus here. Mark IIC, thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Lucaro012, thank you as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, yeah, so we just give the whites here to Nymus, and then Nymus continues to go in this direction to take the other side town. We're just gonna ignore the gold for now, because right now I just want more scouting information, and I want to get to the side town as quickly as possible so that I can get additional skeletons, so that I can go for the cons. So right now it's still not 100% clear what I should be doing with Galtron. It kind of looks like I should be going for the boxes, but the problem is these, like, if I could have done these boxes as well as this box, like this box I think I can do, although it may not be that easy because this artifact looks like a quest artifact. So this could be difficult, but the thing is that I wanted to do these boxes as well, but right now I don't think I'll be able to do those. So I think what I need to do is I need to get more skeletons first, and I'm likely gonna need haste for the War Unicorns fight. Let me scout this way with Damacon a little bit more. Warrior Tomb and Satyrs over here. Pick this up for gold. This is a mini crypt. Yeah, we're definitely not going for the crypt. We're gonna get additional skeletons here. And I don't know, I'm still kind of thinking that sending Galtron here may be the best idea that I have. Or go for this box. Or I can still go for the cons, but again, the cons I can't do if it's anything besides a size 1. And even if it's a size 1, the 1 angel is just not going to be that much help. So I can try to gamble on the box, try to do the red tower if that's a size 1. I mean, it looks like a little bit of a waste to send Galtron all the way out here. So this would only be turn 3 that I'm doing these things. Turn 3, and then I can go for the vampire dwelling. I'm really not sure. Guys. I'm at a little bit of a loss here. So let's see, if I go this way. If I go this way, it's turn 3 that I take the box, but this box could be big. Yeah, I know, it's the box is not easy. The good thing is that we can kite these guys. We do outspeed them on Galtron, but there's not really an easy decision to be made here. So I don't know, the crypt, or I mean the cons. I guess go out here and get the vampire dwelling, and then with the 8 vampires try to do the box and try to do the 2 boxes. That seems like the best idea, but the thing is, do I even need Galtron to do that? I don't. I can do that on any hero, like Gretchen, for example. I can do the vampire dwelling on Gretchen, but I'll still send Galtron for the imp cache. Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but I think I'm gonna get the vampire dwelling. Yeah, you know, you may be right, Beastmaster, but listening to you has not paid off for us, so I'm gonna think about this. But yeah, I probably will clear the cons, and I'll probably send Gretchen out here for the vampire dwelling. I should get more skeletons with somebody. I should get Mage Guild. Clear the cons, Spore Man if it's too big, yeah? Where's Locus? We have Locus over here. Well, the worst case scenario, I can Poor Man on the Halberdiers here, so that's not so bad, actually. Kinda wish that I picked up this treasure chest for gold, or I mean for experience. Alright, I do think I'm gonna send Gretchen here. Gretchen is gonna try to farm the vampire dwelling. And let me get one more hero and get skeletons over there. Oh, I'll bring those later. So right now we're just clearing the zombies here. Might as well visit this. View air. I was hoping that was haste. How early is it possible to get upgraded vamps? Is it worth it in this one? In this one, not really. Hello, Coffee Boon. In this one, not really, because we only see one vampire dwelling. If we had like 3 of them, then yeah. If you skip the skeleton transformer, you can get them on turn 4. If you build the skeleton transformer, it's turn 5, because you gotta build Mage Guild level 1 and Necro Amplifier to be able to get upgraded vamps. Alright. 61, eh? Looks like we're gonna need to be taking retaliation here, because I don't think we're quite one-shotting. 20 zombies is a lot. Keep one of these stacks back. And maybe try to get another one of these stacks to come up. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's not too bad. But the problem here is that this stack is still a little bit too close. Okay, but we can block it off like that. Yeah. And this is why we took retail, because we just don't do enough damage to one-shot them. Alright, so we're going to continue to block these guys off. We're going to finish this stack. Alright, now let's once again try to separate them. One, two, three, four, five. So the positioning is a bit awkward, actually. That's all right. Yeah, so it looks like we need to sack a 1 stack over here. Move these guys here, like so. Yeah. What? They go that way? Okay, then. Wait. Okay, we don't reach. Alright, once again, wait. These guys think they're smart. Guys, you literally don't have a brain. Come on. I mean, you literally do not have a brain. Why do you think you're smart? Alright, again, wait. Finally. This is what I wanted. Alright, so now we can do that. Move this 1 stack here. Hit like so. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's move away then. We're gonna let this stack hit us, unfortunately. Alright. That's fine though. Okay, wait. Take retail. Hit, finish. Good. Alright, advanced necro intelligence. I might think about taking intelligence here because we don't really see any knowledge on the map. Intelligence actually sounds kind of good. Necromancy, at this point in time, it doesn't look like we're really going to need to necro skeletons, or we're not really going to be necroing skeletons with Galthran. So I think I'm going to go for intelligence here. Alright, let's see what the size of the cons is. Big one. Yeah, so won't be able to do it. So that means we poor man. Let's see. Pick this up for XP. There's advanced necro. Right. So we either poor man here or we poor man here. Unfortunately, if we step like this, so it's still gonna take us 2 steps. 2 horizontal steps is better, so this is a better way to poor man. All right. So we pour mana on those guys, buy them back here, and start going for the boxes. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And as we pour mana, so Lacus is gonna bring the army over here. Okay, we need one more hero. Giselle. So I do want to grab that vampire dwelling. Oh wait, we also need to build Mage Guild. Forgot. Ah, Watcher, good night, man. Thank you. We have Gunner over here. Okay, with Gunner and Lacus. Okay, we might do that at the end of the turn, though. We might give the army to Gretchen at the end of the turn. First, we go for the box with Galthran, and afterwards, yeah. So we do have to get Mage Guild. We do have Haste, which is good. With Haste, we may be able to do the Unicorns boxes. Yeah, so that's good. All right, well, let's go. So now that's our plan, guys. The plan is to go for the boxes. Get the... Ogre Magi box next turn, or this turn, I mean, and then go for the Unicorn boxes afterwards. And there's a Cons over here, Necro Cape over here. I'm not gonna get the Necro Cape yet. And we'll need to check the size of the Cons at some point. Alright. So, Lacus... Go ahead and do this. Poor man Galthran here. Alright, now we bring the army this way. Something like that. I'm going to be trying to chain the army to Gretchen at the end of the turn, though. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we're going to try. Because I do want to try to get the vampire dwelling next turn, I think. Because with that, we can then go for the cons. Like with 8 vampires and decentish stats, we can start going for the vampires. I actually kind of think, yeah, if we send Galthran in this direction, it would not have been too bad. Because we could have farmed Crypt, Imp Cache, Crypt, Dwarven Treasury, and then gone for the cons and the Master Gremlins there. So that would have actually been a better decision. But, oh well. We once again listened to Beastmaster, and once again it fucks us. When will I learn? Alright, I'm going for this box. 200 moves. Could get the... Yeah, I know, but it's just funny. It's just funny how whatever you say turns out to be the wrong thing. Alright, so the Ogre Magi. In before we just die to these Ogre Magi, by the way. Vial of Lifeblood is really nice for Necro. What if I get +1 defense and +1 attack? And instead get the vampires? But what's the benefit of getting vampires right now? I still need to build them and upgrade them if I'm going for the vampires. So yeah, let's go for the box, I guess. +1 attack could help, but anyway, let's hope we don't get wrecked by the Ogre Magi here. Okay, only 27 of them, not too bad. So it'll be enough to one-shot, 7 stacks. So let's try to separate them as much as possible. And we don't really need to take retaliation. We will be one-shotting them. Let's just hope that the morales behave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be able to kite them properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, kited them properly. This is yeah, this is what's not called proper kiting, guys. All right. This is not what we want. We don't want them to be all bunched up like this. Assholes. Why don't you split up, dicks? All right. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take out one of these stacks, like this 4 stack here. Then we're gonna move our main skeleton stack down here, and then we're gonna try to use the rest of these skeletons to separate them as much as possible. So like so. Move this skeleton here. Move this skeleton here. Move this one here. Move that one here. Okay, one of these. This Ogre Magi definitely goes up here. And let's hope that the rest of them go this way, kind of. Alright, and here. I might also sack this 1 stack, just to make sure that some of them go in this direction, like so. Alright, good. Well, they all go in this direction now again. Come on. Alright. Let's see how we can do this now. Well, so the way that this works is they will move towards the greatest number of targets that they can reach in the fewest number of turns. But it's not like an exact science. It's definitely not an exact science. Whoops, I should have waited here. Alright, okay, so looks like here we're gonna need to take a hit from this 4 stack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out this 3 stack. Try to get these guys to move there, and yeah, unfortunately, we do take a hit from that stack. And here, yeah, we end up taking hits. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a hit from this 1 stack here, so that it doesn't take our retaliation. That way we can pick off these 2. Yeah. Unless that happens, of course. Yeah, so lost a bit too much there because our kiting was really not on point there. We should have done a lot better with the kiting. Well, let's hope that the box was worth it. Well, the box was worth it. 70 Walking Dead, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. I will definitely take it. Alright, so as far as Gretchen goes for the vampire dwelling, I guess we can take that later. Hello, Wattis. Yeah, so the box was definitely worth it. It's a net gain of 40 skeletons. We lost 30, and then we gained 70, but it was definitely an annoying fight. I could have certainly done that better, but anyway, we're going to go for these 2 boxes next. So we're going to go ahead and grab the skeletons from Galthran right now. And zombies, we're going to convert those into skeletons, and then afterwards, yeah, we go for this. We will have haste twice. We'll be able to haste twice for 3 rounds. So that's good. So we should be able to do these 2 boxes with 190 skeletons, no problem. And then after we get to these 2 boxes, depending on what they are, they could be vampires actually. One of these boxes, which would be really nice. And we could go for the red tower afterwards, and then we can figure out this cons, and we can think about going for that cons. If we do get vampires, we'll definitely go for the estate, and we'll definitely build them in our town as well. Vampire Lords would actually be nice, because with 15 Vampire Lords, we can farm anything. But all in all, this is not looking too bad. So, you know, I'm reasonably satisfied with the outcome of that box. Of course, I would have liked to not lose that many skeletons, but hey. Okay, collecting more gold here. By the way, the biomes look pretty big. The biomes look pretty big. Ah, come on. Wasn't for that morale, I would have kept that white, but oh well. Alright, so here, let me grab the meat, send that in that direction. Let's go ahead and get a tavern. You usually do want to get a tavern as soon as you get a side town so that you see what the opponent, what kind of stats the opponent has. And yeah, we're just going to continue to go, or we're going to go back in this direction. Locus, all right, you can go here and collect some resources here. Where is Waldo13? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Alright, so we got 2049 Mighty Gorgons for a box here. That's also interesting. Chris, hello. Let's see, and Thieves Guild is always nice. So we see that he does have more army than we do, and he does have Wyvern, so he might have a decentish biome on his hands. Alright, here we're just going to continue to collect resources. It's always a priority to, like in the kind of, you know, when you get to turn 3 and 4, it's going to be a priority to get, actually we didn't need a marketplace because we have an external trading post here. But yeah, it's going to be a priority to collect resources because we're going to need to go for Mage Guild to try to get Animate Dead. Alright, so here, Labetha goes down here to convert the skeletons and give these to Damacon now, and now Damacon gives that to Galthran, and now Galthran goes to clear the unicorns. So let's see how that goes. With haste, this should be no problem, to be honest. We should be one-shotting these guys with 190 skeletons. Do we have Necro Amplifier? We do. Let's go ahead and get... Well, I'm going to think between getting Estate and getting Mage Guild. So let me first take the boxes. I'm doing alright, thank you. 14 of them, eh? Alright, so the terrain is nice. We can abuse the shit out of it. We can abuse the shit out of it. Like so. What? Oh, speed, what? My speed is only 9, oops. Okay then. Alright, like this, we still kind of trick them into moving forward, so that's fine. Alright, so... this guy's still gonna move, right? Let's see, let's move this guy here. And this guy. Alright, how do we do this? I think, okay, this guy moves, next, or so. Alright. Move here, move here. Alright, so this guy deft. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to take out this stack instead. Yeah, because that guy moves first, and then we can take out that stack. No problem. We still have haste for 2 turns. Next turn, we're going to need to re-haste. So this guy, unfortunately, is going to hit us if we don't move, and if we do move, this guy is going to hit us. So no matter what, we take a hit. So I think we're going to need to go... Well, what if we def? If we def, or I mean if we wait, then... Yeah, I think we should wait, actually. Because this guy might actually attack the 1 stack. Yeah, okay, it does. Okay, this guy moves first, so... I'm gonna need to try to hit that. These guys will still move. So now we're gonna need to re-haste. Yeah, we are gonna need to rehaste. And we should move next, right? Yeah. Yep, so we're gonna take this stack out. These guys are gonna probably loop back around, and depending on that, we're gonna figure out whether we're gonna attack this stack or that stack. So let's see what happens. Boom, yeah, they go that way. Makes sense. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hit this stack then. We take one hit from this stack. This stack is not gonna reach us. So that's how we're gonna do it. Perfect. Okay, now we can take out this stack, and these stacks will not reach. Unfortunately, haste is gonna expire now, so that's not gonna be good. Yeah. Nice morale, fuck you. All right, well, that's okay. This went pretty much as well as it could have. If we had haste that lasted a little bit longer, it would have gone even better, but overall, I think that went well. Wisdom. We gotta take wisdom. We don't really see a whole lot more experience, I think, so at this point, I do think, well, these boxes may not necessarily be experience. So let's see what they are. 5k experience, okay. Expert wisdom. Well, maybe this one is magic then. 10k XP, okay. Well, we might not get experience, he says. 5k XP and 10k XP. Cool. All right. Well, that's all right. That's not bad. So now we actually have wisdom, we have offense, we have earth magic, so all of that is good. The only problem is that we still don't really have a means to take the cons. Now with these stats though, I should be able to take a size 3 cons, or size, well, I don't know what size that is. I need to check. I need to check with Lacus. I think we're gonna sacrifice Lacus. If it's a size 2 with 8 vampires and these stats, we should be able to take it. Expert armor, basic offense, 4-5 defense, or 4-5 stat line. I would really love to replenish my mana right now though. Ooh, crypt, yes. We can replenish our mana in the crypt. Alright, I need to get rid of a hero. Okay, I don't need to get rid of a hero. Just put Nymus over here. Yeah, I'm gonna pour a man in the crypt with Galthran. That way we get to replenish his mana. But I do think we're gonna go for animate here. Yeah, I do think we're gonna go for animate right now. Mage Guild level 2, Mage Guild level... But then Vampire Lords, I'm not gonna be able to build next turn. This is tough. This is tough. Now, you know what? I think we go for animate. I think we're gonna probably forget about the Vamps. Let's send Galthran this way. Pick this up for more experience. Why not? Perfectly calculated. Boom. Yes. And now we replenish Galthran's mana. And with 40 mana, we'll have haste, we'll have shield, we'll have curse. Let's go ahead and get Mage Guild level 2. Next turn, we get Mage Guild level 3. If anything, Charna can trade for additional resources in the trading post. We'll get some more skeletons over here. And then, I don't know, I might send Galthran for the cons. We'll check the size of that cons first. We'll also need to send somebody to check the size of that cons. Yeah, maybe. We could do that. We could get 16 Vampire Lords. They will help with farming in the center, so that may be a thing. We might think about that. Alright, so we just need more resources here, right? Yeah, we do. Should definitely check this also. So I think I'm gonna give the army to Damacon, and Damacon is gonna clear the gnolls and check the size of the red tower. Then we give the army, well, we don't necessarily need to give the army to Galthran. I think I can send Galthran out for the cons. Well, we're gonna check the cons with Lacus. Next turn we try to build anime. I might actually send Galthran for the box over here though. We'll see. And then I'm gonna try to use Gretchen to clear the vampire dwelling, and yeah, I'm gonna try to build vampires, and then if this cons is a size 2, we can take that on Galthran with 8 vampire lords. Alright, well, let's try to do that. Alright, Lacus. It is a size 2. Okay, so we may be going for this. We may be going for that with Galthran and do that on 116 with 8 Vampire Lords. But that means that we have to get Vampire Lords and not get Animate. Yeah, I mean, well, usually with Necro, your go-to strategy is going to be to use Skeletons and Animate Dead. That's kind of what we're hoping to do the break. We're definitely not going to break on 18 or 16 Vampire Lords. That's, yeah, not really going to be a profitable transaction for us. All right, so now we got to make a decision, guys. We either go Animate or try to get Animate right now, or we try to get Vampires right now. We will be able to do the cons on 8 Vampire Lords. The problem, though, is that, so let's see, if we take the cons on 116 and then we Poor Man and learn Animate. Okay, that could work, right? Because we're breaking on 121 anyway, right? So let's see, if we take that on 116 and then we Poor Man on 116, then, yeah, on 117, we can move out over here and then break 121. Okay, that sounds good. And that still gives us enough time to try to get Animate, right? Because if anything, we can stay here on 116. So we would have, okay, but we would need to spend how many days building a state, upgraded estate. So 116, we get upgraded Vamps. 117, we get Mage Guild level 3. And if we don't get a reroll, yeah, if we can't get Animate, that's actually a little bit hairy. So then what, do we just go for, yeah, I think we just go for the cons with, we try to get Animate right now, and we try to go for the cons with Animate. I think that's probably the best plan. We'll get Animate, good. All right, so that's perfect. Yeah, so I think we go for the cons with just Skeletons and Animate, and then at the end of 116 we replenish our mana, and then on 117 we move out here and we do the break on 121. That sounds about right. The only problem is that I still would like some more knowledge and spell power, which we really don't have. You know, 5 spell power Animate is really not a whole lot. 5 spell power Animate is really not a whole lot. We do have Blind and only 40 mana. So, try to go for the black market. This is not enough to clear Vampire Lords. I don't think can clear that. Skeletons could. We'll go for the box instead. Then who does the cons? Well, with the cons, once we get the cons and Vampire... Yeah, okay. We'll have to do it... I think we'll probably have to try to do that on Lebetha with haste on the Skeletons, yeah, and the Angels, yeah. And we try to get the black market before 117, so that, or before 116, because on 116 we're replenishing our mana, and if we can get something for additional knowledge here, that's really going to help. All right, I'm still going to try to set up for the Vampires here. All right, Charnam. Keep going in this direction. What can I... Okay. If anything, I can use the trading post to trade a bit. Is there anything... Oh, okay, so... Damn, so actually to get to this, we have to go like that, okay? Okay, fuck the Vampire. Well, fuck. Vampires would help farm. I still want to get the Vampires, but what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to set up to grab that. So I'll need one more hero to go that way, like Lebetha, for example. Hold on. So I wanted to check this here. Okay, Basis can do it, I guess. Size 2, not too small. Yeah, I should try to chain that. So we should try to take that as well at some point. The black tower, red tower, I mean. Okay, Lebetha. Skeletons. Try to send the skeletons to do the vampire dwelling now, but I'm trying to send Lebetha for the black market to try to chain the cons. Yeah. Trying to send Lebetha to do that. Alright. Yeah, let's try to get one more hero to check the size of that cons. It's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, we can do this on 1-2-1 with vampires, if anything. I do think it's important to get the black market, though. Get the black market and get the vampire dwelling and get all of that before 1-2-1. I know, we're gonna have angels and we're gonna clear the sharpshooters. Okay. So yeah, Galthran does the cons next turn. I guess we can have the skeletons on him. Because he's probably replenishing his mana next turn anyway, so do it like this. Lebetha also has animate, if anything. Might want to get one more hero here. Probably do want to get one more hero here. I guess I can get rid of Pacis. Oh, you can. Yeah, you're right. Well, we already set up a chain to do it like this. Well, the shield is going to be good too. Yeah, I thought that this was blocked. All right, I'm doing it like this. Well, that's why it's Beastmaster Jr. All right, so we're gonna do it like this, I think. Yeah. So Galthran does the cons. Then Sara grabs the army, Galthran Poormans. Sara gets the army to Lebetha. Lebetha clears the sharpshooters. Then she clears the leprechauns, the black market, and then we chain that back with Gretchen and Charna. And hopefully we get something for knowledge or spell power there. Let's go. Alright, so yeah. The priority here is definitely to grab the cons, try to grab the other cons as well, and we're also going to try to get the vampire dwelling before 1-2-1 so that we can have 16 vampire lords, and with 16 vampire lords we can farm the biome with side heroes, if anything, even if this cons is going to be You know, even if we can't do that cons before breaking, because we're really not going to need, I don't think we're going to bring the angels with us. 5 angels are not going to make that much of a difference in that fight, and we're still going to be breaking on animate and skeletons. So really the priority is to try to get, it's definitely next turn is to get something for knowledge. Maybe for spell power as well, so that I can have more spell power and knowledge on Galthran, so that his animate dead is better. And yeah, and then we break on 1/2/1 with as much mana and spell power as possible. The break is still going to be relatively tricky because these guys are annoying. And we actually also don't have slow. Well, we probably won't get Expert Earth anyway. More skeletons over here, more gold over here. All right, let's go. So, first order of business, Galthran does the cons, right? Right. And do we even care about 1 stacks here? I don't even think we do. We have, what, 3 animates? Shield and 3 animates. Should be fine like this, to be honest. I think I'm gonna wait. I'll hit this guy, then I'll hit that guy. Wait, what? How is it not the 20 stack? I thought the 20 stack moved before that guy. Okay, messed that up. That's okay. It doesn't really matter here. So I just need to use 1 animate. No. Do I animate 280? That's fine. Shut up. Easy. Advanced Earth, 20 plus skeletons, good. Alright, so here we're just replenishing our mana. Let's go. Alright, so Lebetha now goes here. I think just bringing the angels should be fine because I do have haste. I also have blind and stuff, so it should be fine. Yep, easy. Okay. Yep, and we got something for spell power and something for knowledge. That's good. Spirit of Oppression would also be nice to get, but let's see, 180. So we need more resources and stuff, eh? And how can we get more resources? I need that crown. I need that crown more than anything right now. Mm-hmm. 80 ore. So just a little bit more ore and we will be able to do it. And then we can get to the chest later. But we need the hat right now. Okay. I think I'm gonna send Charna to trade. Yeah, I think I gotta send Charna to trade. so we need to get 20 of that, right? Okay, perfect. And that costs 40 gems, eh? Would be nice to get some other stuff, but oh well. So and then next turn we're gonna try, then we're gonna try to buy the scales of the Greater Basilisk as well for gems. Alright, but yeah, the Crown of the Supreme Magi is the right call here. Probably not, because fuck. I cannot get that to Galthran right now. Fuck off. Really? I really can't get that to Galthran? Can I Poor Man that? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Damn it. There's no well, so that's really annoying. So that crown was useless. Could have just bought the Basilisk chest instead. I was really hoping that I had enough moves here. I don't think I can, but I'll try. Slightly salted fish, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the support, it means a lot. Sarug. If I get a hero with 2,000 moves, I'll be able to do it. I think. Yeah. Yeah, pour him out on the Scorpicors. This guy has 1,700. Almost enough, not quite. Okay, another hero with 1,700. Just sell. Alright. Let me trade for some more gold with Charna. So, yeah. We really just need the gold to get the hat, to try to Poor Man with Galthran and get the hat to Galthran. Alright, we're just gonna keep the gems so that we can try to buy that chest with Galthran for the gems. We're gonna trade everything else. So we can buy 3 more heroes, worst case scenario, right? Okay, so this might work out, hopefully. So buy this guy. 1630 is not quite enough, but... $49 moves, really, and he can't... Okay, hold on. Merlanda. Did we have Merlanda before? Don't remember if we had Merlanda before or not. Sarug has gems, by the way, so I don't want to get rid of Sarug. I just get rid of Gretchen. Do I get rid of Nymus? What's Gretchen doing? Yeah, Sarug gives us additional crystals, so Marist is collecting crystals. I guess it's Gretchen. This game doesn't have max fixed amount of heroes at your castle. Counting heroes in castles, you can make as many as you want. Yeah, I mean, if you have the heroes in the town, you know, you can only have 8 heroes out on the map like this, so only 8 heroes here. But yeah, if you have, you know, a bunch of towns and you have 1 hero per town, like, sitting in your town, then there's technically no limit, you know, as well. You know, it's only limited by the number of towns that you're gonna have as well. If you're not counting the heroes in the castle, then no, it's only 8. It's only 8 heroes out here on the map. This is why I just dismissed a hero so that I can buy more heroes. Alright. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Zilar. Well, the last one. It doesn't look like I'll be able to do this. Does not look like I'll be able to do this. Unless he was somehow dismissed. Nope. 1630. Just barely not enough. 30 moves. I'm missing 30 moves, guys. I didn't make it by 30 moves. Just wasted all of that gold. Great. Oh, well, that was the really annoying. Yeah, pretty much instant. The thing was that if I poor man... Oh, actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to buy a hero anyway. Okay, yeah. So, it wasn't 30... It wasn't only 30 moves. Oh, well. Well, we're only going to have 53 mana. Gonna need to get that spell power chest too then. And gonna need to try to chain for... Gonna need to try to chain for the cons somehow. Gonna need to try to chain for the vampires as well. Alright. Well, let's go. Really not liking the way this is coming together. The fact that we were not able to chain that hat back is really annoying. I can still, well, I think I can still build vamps. I can still build regular vamps. I don't need to build vampire lords right now. I can still build them. And I can chain for them here with like Zilar, so. Alright, I'll get the chest later. And collect a little bit more gold here, I think. Lookout tower. Something like that should work out. But yeah, that hat really turned out to be useless in the end. Alright. The hat turned out to be useless in the end. Need to get rid of somebody. I think I'm probably getting rid of... Nymus. Yeah, sure. But it's just annoying that I really wanted, you know, it would have been so much better. It would have doubled our mana. We would have had 106 mana instead of 53 mana, which would have been so much better. But oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do, eh? Here, recover one more mana. Alright, well, I'm gonna be ready to break 1/2/1 like so. Zolar over here goes to get the Vamps. I don't think we get... I think we just use the Vamps to farm our biome as much as possible. I don't think we're gonna be able to... I don't think we're going to be able to farm that size 3 cons. Yeah, we wasted a whole lot of resources. See, this is a perfect example of how not to play. Like, and you guys see little things like that, like not having like 200 moves, or you know, just a tiny little difference really makes all the difference here. I'm gonna sack a skeleton here so that these guys turn around. Perfect. Okay. Scholar on Zolar, why not? Could teach animate and whatnot. Alright, so we got Vamps here. Build Vamps here. Alright, so now we got that. The problem is that we're gonna need a lot of gold now. Okay, I should probably farm the Imp Cache and the Crypts here next turn. Buy the Vamps here next turn with Zolar. Maybe also farm the Dwarven Treasury. How far can we go here? Let's see. Start with the Imp Cache with Charna. Then do the Dwarven Treasury. Do the Crypt here with Merlanda. Buy the Vamps, do the Crypt. Merlanda gives the army to Charna. Charna does the Dwarven Treasury. Marist chains this back out. To Merlanda over here, and then Merlanda, and then we get one more hero to chain that to Galthron. All right, that should work out. And then Lebetha over here grabs the chest. And we don't upgrade the Vamps next turn. So I might not even buy the Vamps next turn, actually. I might buy them later. Yeah, let's move Zolar here then so that he can use a little bit more movement. Go for the Crypt. Give that to Charna. Charna goes here. Marist goes back. Maybe do the Crypt as well. I can also buy one more hero there. That's fine. Okay. Should be okay. This should be alright. The biggest thing is just to not get wrecked by the Scorpicores next turn. Because we only have, what? Shield and... We have shield and 4 animates. With 4 animates, it's going to be slightly tough. because, well, we just need to not get super unlucky with these guys paralyzing us, because, like, the problem with Scorpicore is they can just chain paralyze you again and again and again, and you wouldn't have a chance to do anything. You wouldn't have a chance to animate, so that is the bad thing here. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, we have marketplaces there and there. I'm not gonna build a tavern. Oh wait, I need a wait. We're not chaining the army from here either. We're not chaining the additional 1 stack, so we're just gonna focus on, I think we're gonna buy a hero here. We're probably gonna chain the army, like the meat, from here, and then we're probably also gonna buy a hero there, and that should work out. So essentially the plan is to Zalar takes the crypt here, gives the army to Charna. Charna does the imp cache, goes over here, maybe does the crypt, and maybe does the dwarven treasury. Well, likely she does the dwarven treasury. I'm not sure if she does the crypt. Then we give the army to Marist, probably buy a hero here, buy the meat, go over here, give the army to Merlanda, and then Merlanda chains it back to the town. We buy 1 more hero in the town, upgrade or change everything into skeletons, and then we chain that to Galthran, and then Galthran does the break. And as we do that, we're also going to try to gather, so the crystals over here, the mystical gardens, so that we can get some gems and crystals, so that we can also upgrade vampires the following turn, and do some more farming here, like farm the cons with the vamps, probably get the Necro cape. We also have a couple of hives that we can try to farm. So we're gonna see about that. I don't know, maybe we'll just send that for the center. The cons will definitely be nice to farm, and 16 vampires is enough to do that. But yeah, probably vampires may be a better idea in the center, because they will help farm in the center, so we'll see. But I don't think I'm gonna upgrade them next turn. I don't feel like I'm gonna have enough gold to do that. So it's just going to be the following turn, and then we can chain those to Galthran. Galthran just pushes forward. All right, let's go. Yep, that's a scary looking Alkin, and he's definitely in the center. Yeah, this is not looking good for us with no restarts. Yeah, annoying. All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna say forget the vamps right this second. Oof, big one. All right, well, we're gonna use haste on the vamps, or I mean on the skeletons. Well, it's a good amount of gold. Yeah, but it's probably a good idea that we didn't do this. Might end up getting rid of Zalar here. Okay. Yeah, so we can do both. Another big one. Unfortunately, Charna doesn't have haste, does she? She has magic arrow and she has stone skin. And neither does Marist. Well, at least we're gonna have a good amount of gold, so that's something. Not too bad. Dragonbone Greaves, those help too. Alright, so... Big treasury, it's also nice. Alright, shouldn't be a problem doing this treasury. Should be no problem. Let's take retail, I guess, just in case. Okay. Well, 2 maxi crypts and a big-sized dwarven treasury is really nice. Now we don't have gold problems. Now we do not have gold problems. We do need to get rid of somebody. All right, Zalar, bye-bye. Necro cape. Probably gonna get rid of Marist. Okay, chaining this to Merlanda. Okay. Yeah, there was a vial on the map, yes. I did not do the other cons, no. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna do that later with Charna and vampires. Prison behind Fangarms, okay. Alright, and we also need a couple more gems. Of course, it's not gems when you need it. Never. Betha, Sarug. Okay, these guys are chaining. I guess I get rid of Gunner then. Still need a couple of more gems, eh? Not gonna upgrade the estate this turn anyway, right? So let's see if we grab the vamps here next turn, chain them here, upgrade them, chain that back, do the cons, and then chain it all the way back to Galtern. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. All right. Well, looks like we got a trade then. So I'll buy a marketplace here, and I'll trade for a couple of gems. All right. But then we need 10 more gems next turn, right? Yeah. Anyway, but this is necessary. This is absolutely necessary. And probably have to get rid of Lebetha now. Maybe not. think we get rid of Septiana. And that's all of our skeletons. And that's how we go for the... Okay, yeah. Again, we spent a little bit too much gold, so... It looks like we're not going to be able to get the vamps next turn. Or we're not going to be able to chain all the way here, so I think we just get the vamps and try to chain them back to Galthron. Percy, good. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day, man. I'm not gonna bring the first aid tent. Yes, so we just do it like this. That's how we go for the break. 9 spell power. Well, Commander Runu, thank you for the follow also, and welcome. Feel like I'll have to get rid of Charna. Don't want to get rid of Charna. Don't want to get rid of Lebetha. Don't want to get rid of Koth. Get rid of Septiana, I guess. Infinite parachain? What? What do you mean? This was probably a mistake buying the meat over here, actually, but oh well. Oh, paralysis. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. But let's see. Okay. That went alrightish. Haste, Curse, Bloodlust, Stone Skin. Stone Skin, nah, can't use Stone Skin because then I'll have one less animate, so we just have to... You know what, I can blind though. I can blind 1 stack. That might be a good idea. So that way I only fight 1 stack at a time. Blind the 1 stack. But that way I will have only 3 animates. That's probably a good idea though, right? Yeah, I feel like we're gonna blind this 1 stack here. Yeah. Okay, I think we start animating now. 85, yeah, that's about what we, well, 1 more I guess. Okay, now we start animating. It is 85, okay. Good. We came out relatively unscathed here. And we even have an animate left. You guys see why I blinded this guy? So that way I can only fight 1 at a time. And paralysis did behave though, so all in all this went pretty well. Mysticism. Mysticism is actually kind of interesting, but the thing is we don't have Expert Earth yet. And stuff, so I don't think we're gonna go Mysticism. But yeah, all in all, I would say that went pretty damn well. Swordsman, Picket, low roll on the break. Alright, I'm gonna be trying to conserve our mana. Gothic71, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Good. Okay, 8 skeletons, that's fine. I rebuilt Vamps. Well, upgraded Vamps we'll build next turn. There's the Utopia. Too bad we can't really do it right now. Spellbinder's Hat. Enchanter's guarding that though. Oh yeah, let's not fight them. He does have more towns, so looks like he's in the center. Let's just hope. Yeah, he doesn't have this town yet, at least. He does have a side town. And it's really annoying that we couldn't reach this town, so we can't replenish our mana. So yeah, next turn we're gonna try to chain those Vamps, but it feels like it's a loss, guys. It looks like those stats look a little bit too high for us. And if we had a little bit more mana, if we didn't misplay it, well, if we had the chaining to actually be able to get that hat back to Galthran, then maybe we would have been able to contest it, but I feel like we're not going to be able to do a whole lot. Yeah, our stats are better, but we don't have any mana, well, barely better. And he's likely going to have good army, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, I guess, but I am not really liking this. Alright, so if we try to get Vamps next turn, so here Andra is gonna grab them. Here, let's dismiss this. So Andra is a little bit faster. So Andra grabs the Vamps, gives them to Merlanda. Merlanda chains them over here. We upgrade these Vamps, get all of them, then we get Rion to start chaining out. Maybe if we have the gold, we buy one more hero so that we can, probably we don't have the gold for that. Who can trade though? Can Charna possibly reach the trading post? Yes, she can. Good. Let's send her that way then now. Okay. Yeah, so Charna can reach the trading post. We also need some additional gems though. Alright, Uland, you're probably going to collect gems then. Alright, let's see. YOLO Taupe if he doesn't attack. I mean, you may not be wrong there. You may not necessarily be wrong there. One animate. Shield and one animate. Yeah, he replenishes mana. Like there's almost no way to win there. Yeah, I think YOLO Taupe doesn't sound like that bad of an idea, to be honest. And then we may actually be able to farm the cons and stuff if we do that. Alright, let's go. Fuck it. Well, it's small enough. Go for the Angel, eh? Went for the angel? Fuck off, dragon. Should have moved the fucking... I'm an idiot. Oh. Just saving for animate. Well, that's not awful. That's not awful, but we have no mana left. So let's see. Let's see how we can do this. Or what we can do here. See, if we were able to do that, if we had that full mana, that looks like what's gonna lose us the game, guys. Not being able to have full mana. Try to do that cons. Oh yeah, we also need more gems. He attacks and I surrender? Yeah, sure. Wait, what else does that need? Does that need 10 wood? No, 5 wood. Well, over here, there's no tavern there, though. Yeah, actually, getting the redwood sounds alright. So just see a few pickets and stuff. All right. I think Astra should have more movement, right? Actually, why am I even doing this? Why am I not just using Charna's movement? Okay then, so got a few more angels, got the vamps, and yeah, he attacks me and I surrender if he can reach anyway. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to chain the vamps back and try to do some stuff there. All right, let me slow down Alkin here. He has a Utopia there. Wonder if he did it or not. 27 clops and yeah, full mana. Yeah, the 27 clops would definitely be annoying, but yeah. I mean, what other units, period, can do that, you know? So we slowed down Alkin. That actually means that he may not be able to reach us. So if he is not able to reach us, let's see. We can try to pour him out Necklace of the Saint over here. So we have, yeah, if we replenish our mana, and we have 240 mana, and animate and stuff. Snipe Blue Hat, that's... With what, though? What can I get the Blue Hat with? The Angels? So we only have 3 Angels and 17 Vamps. The Skeletons get wrecked. I don't know, man. 1599 Enchantress is going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough, but we'll see. I mean, I might try to do it. We'll see. Really, my plan is to... Oh, you know what? I can't do it. Well, yeah. Nope. Yeah, I can. It's going to be so tough. It's going to be so tough to chain that out, actually. All right, let me get one more hero in that case. Not Marist. Yeah, let me get Astra. Send her this way. Okay. Yeah, it would be great to get the Blue Hat for sure. With this spell power and that amount of mana with Implosion, yeah, that's definitely going to be good, but... I don't know, if we get the Picket on the way there, maybe. We'll try it. I'll see. Maybe. Well, let's go. Wow, he was actually able to reach us. Okay. He also has interference. And he has implosion already. Yeah, I think we're just gonna GG here. There's nothing we can really do. Well, I mean, with our stats and with animate, sure. He has implosion already, unfortunately. If I did not fuck up with the mana thing, even this fight would have gone a little bit better. Is there a point to continue playing? No, he wasn't Monarch speed. I attacked him. He was Goblin speed. That was the point of attacking him with Sarug. Because when you attack him, then he's gonna be the speed. All of the units are gonna be on the hero, and he's gonna be 5 speed instead. That was the entire point of that. All right. I'm just trying to think if it makes... I mean, obviously we surrender here, but I'm just trying to think if it makes sense to continue. and then back up to also on a speed 5 unit. That's kind of weird. Oh well. Prison. I doubt we're gonna be able to do it, but gotta try, right? I mean, if we can get that Spellbinder's Hat, we can get Firebirds, and, you know, we would have a chance. We would have a chance. Not the greatest chance in the world, but a chance nonetheless. Dude, if I could... Hold on a minute. Well, he can surrender Alkin, I think, right? I think that's what he's planning on doing. Can I reach that with Kolth, though? Somehow? Maybe. Hold on a minute. We can actually reach that on Kolth. We can actually take that town. Okay, let's try to do that. Let's try to take that town, guys. Dude, we can actually take that. Alright, let's go. Can he... I wonder if he can surrender or not. And we can take that town. And we can actually poor man Gothran there. Okay, he will surrender, obviously. And we don't have Death Ripple, unfortunately. If we just had Death Ripple, bro. If we bought a spellbook on Kolth, or if this was another hero who actually had a spellbook, he would be dead right now. His Alkin would be fucking dead right now. God damn it. That's so close. Oh, it's not main? Okay. Average side hero, yeah. I'm curious how the hell he had enough moves to Well, there's a tavern and a mage guild, so that's something. So, just, yeah, trying to poor man Gothran there. What? And this is why you don't give up, guys. And this is why you don't fucking give up. Ah! Oh, yes. Yes. And this is why. This is why you don't give up. Well, he surrendered Alkin anyway. I don't know, did he? Oh shit, how the hell did we win that? Main hero in town? I don't think so. How in the hell did we win that? Hold on, I'm curious, I'm really curious now. Let's see, battle. No password, he said. Well, it doesn't matter. He surrendered with Alkin anyway, so Alkin did not die. I guess it's probably that he... Yeah, okay. Now, he lost control of the center. He just lost control of the center with that. Yeah, there's Dracon. He has Dracon over here. That looks like that was his main. Where is Dracon? Dracon is here in Hydro Pond. So hold on. No, he still has some army, but he went back to his biome for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get his decision making. Could have gone for the basilisks here. He has not a whole lot of army, but I guess at this point he's locked out of the why? Okay, this doesn't make sense. He locked himself out of the center. He locked himself out of the center. Like, he decided to send his army back instead of trying to farm more in the center here. I guess he already had Spellbinder's Hat, right? So where's Alkin? I mean, they're both kind of main, so both Alkin and yeah, so he does have expert logistics. That's how he was able to reach me and still poor man. And what other artifacts did he have? Oh, he did have Pathfind boots as well. Oh, it was an Implo scroll. Jesus, it was an Implo scroll that he had. But no, see, he's just locked out of the center because he knows that we're going to be able to do Utopias with Animate. He knows that we replenish our mana. He saw our stats and he sees the Spellbinder's Hat. He knows that we can get the Spellbinder's Hat, and then it's tough for him, actually. If we get the Spellbinder's Hat, we get speed advantage, and yeah, it's tough for him to win that. So it's actually his decision making that lost this game. He decided to move out instead of push forward, which is weird. But wow. Still, it was it's definitely weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have defended mid. Like, why did he run away from, like, he could have defended mid and he would have had control of the mid and the other biomes, and I would have been locked to my biome. I would have probably GG'd. So it doesn't make sense. Like, why did he actually go back? Why did he go back here? I don't get it. That decision making is really shady. What do you mean I didn't have control of the center on the last turn? Well, yeah, but I would have. I would have surrendered. If that didn't happen, if we were not able to take that town, I would have surrendered. I would have GG'd, because, then, he can just farm everything. He has Utopias, he has Wings, Teapot. Okay. All right then. Well, there you have it. I don't play games after surrender, he says. Well, okay. All right. Okay. I mean, to each his own, I guess. All right. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well, that was it, guys. That was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so in the end there, if you guys couldn't read the text, he basically said that he conceded because he does not play after somebody surrenders in a game, which is, I suppose it's admirable to have that kind of a rule for yourself, but I would assume that he would lose a lot of games because, well, surrendering is a mechanic that people use, and, it can certainly help you win games. I wasn't completely happy with how we played this game. I was especially frustrated with the fact that we were not able to get that hat to Galtern to replenish mana. If we did, we would have been able to do that Utopia, and I think we would have even been able to win the final fight when he actually attacked us, or maybe we would have attacked him instead. We would have had some mana, but, all in all, even winning in this way, it's still a win. And today we actually ended up reaching our highest rating ever. So I was definitely pretty happy about that. So yeah, whatever way you get there, even if it's kind of losing to somebody who just doesn't want to play because you surrendered, well, hey, to each his own, I guess, but I'll take that win. So all in all, kind of an interesting one. I hope that you guys enjoyed the commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and that ending, definitely something unusual to kind of throw in the mix. If you guys want to see more content like this, follow my Twitch stream, link in the description below. And on that note, I'll end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.